Hello, I'm Cat and welcome back to another third channel food review video. Today I have a New York pastrami sandwich on rye, and I wanted to talk about this experience a little bit because it's this great example of like everything being very strange and different for a one-off place. This is Cat's Delicatessen. It's one of those words, and it's very interesting because it's got a famous sandwich. I had to come here, had many recommendations, and it's interesting because it's one of these one-off places, so I guess they can just do things different and it's fine and it's quirky, but that's what makes places like this like unapproachable when they're one-offs in a way. And I wanted to complain about it as I then enjoy the sandwich that I'm sure is going to be delicious. I mean, it looks so good to me. I mean, just this isn't really even a sandwich. This is just me eating a pile of meat. It's going to be good, but before I eat the pile of meat, I just want to talk about the fact that so you walk in and they ask you know, how many people are there going to be. Then they give you each a ticket. It looks like this, and then you got to hand it to the person. And when you order the food, they mark down the ticket. Then, by the way, there's like 9 counters. You have to know which of those counters you want to go to for the right thing. The sandwiches are 4, 5, 6. I don't understand any of that. We're not going to talk about it. And then that is what they said. Yeah, they're like one of the middle ones. There's like my girlfriend's disagreeing. See, the fact that we have different interpretations of how you order food so that you can buy it, and then on the way out after you've eaten your delightful beef sandwich, you go. It's just a small, simple change, but it's enough to like startle you when you're hungry, right? When you're hungry, you're done. I think this is one of those things when people are hungry, when they're tired. Any of these things is when they're at their most stupid. So you have to design systems that are straightforward and easy. And this took a little bit more of that than I'd like to admit. So I'm excited. By the way, lost ticket fees apply. It's like a parking ticket. It's blowing my mind that this is a real way that a real restaurant works. But let's just tell you, what is a New York pastrami sandwich like? It looks pretty good, but can it really be as good as it looks? First of all, a little chewier than you're expecting based on how that looks. It looks super smooth, and there's very smooth bites in there, but it's also got a little bit of roughness to it, toughness to it, I don't know what to say. Second of all, the mustard, which seems like there's too much of it, is delicious. And third of all, I'm very confused by the fact that it came with a little side tray of pickles I understand, but also cucumbers. It's all very confusing. But I will say, this is one of the best foods I've tried. I don't know how I'm going to keep it together as a sandwich. No, well, my meat, but I do know that I am enjoying it. I just don't understand the why of it. And all these food review videos, they're going to have a grander point than just food equals tasty. But New York pastrami, so good. So this is $120 worth of Louis XIII, what is it?
I don't know, cognac or something? I don't know.
And you get this amount for that price. It was a very formal procedure. But what does it taste like? Let's find out. Gonna be level with you. It's a little bit smokier, but it's like every other alcohol.
That's pretty much what I figured it would be, yeah. Cool.
I'm sorry.
It's cool.
I was expecting the most maybe we drink it all at the same time.
Bottoms
maybe
up.
That's...
Bottoms up.
It was really smooth, and then it's not. Fiery though. Ooh, yeah, it's burning my belly nice.
Good,
there you go.
good.
I paid $120 to warm up my belly. There's a very expensive heat lamp that's inside. Sorry, you paid. My apologies. I stole your fun.
Worth it, completely.
That's just so intense.
Right.
You know, this drop is worth.
Yeah, you got to get the rest of it.
I'm so glad I did that. So I just got myself some delicious ice cream. As you can see, it's American style, or deep fried. You know, is it even ice cream when you deep fry it? There's something incredibly interesting about the American definition of soup when it comes with a layer of cheese this thick on top. I like it though. I'm down. Today, I'm excited because one of the things you hear about New York all the time is the idea of dollar pizza, but if you hear about it, it's like one of those icebergs. The further down you go, the more you realize like, oh, it's actually not that good. Everyone in New York actually prefers to pay a little bit more to get better pizza, but how bad can dollar pizza be, or how good can it be is the second question. So this is a place called 99-cent Fresh Pizza. It's rated very questionably on Google, and it's going to be my example of 99-cent pizza. And honestly, no matter how bad this is, the fact that it looks this good and it costs $1, and unlike most things in America where it costs $1 and you got to pay $1.08 or whatever off the sales tax, no, I handed over $1 and he gave me pizza. It's incredible. How good is it? Let me tell you, it's definitely not like the best pizza you've had in your life, but if someone showed up to a party with this, you would be like, yeah, that's good pizza. You know, especially like, you know, if it's a party atmosphere, you're excited. This is the cheese, which I thought they'd skimp on because like $1, how are you gonna make that work? The cheese hits the spot nicely, and it's boring. If you want to get extra toppings, it's like 50 extra cents. It gets expensive quickly to actually make it like pizza you would normally get. But as far as what is happening? New York is fun. But as far as why is everyone always so mad with everyone all the time? Anyway, so as far as pizza, if you're just like wanting a snack, it hits the spot. So good. My expectations were so low. I lowered them as low as they could go. Maybe that's what this is, but this is incredible. I'm excited. And so the dollar pizza slice, as much as people might lie to you and say, nah, spend $6, nah, one is an amount you can spend and be happy. That's 80p. That is mind-blowingly good for a place in downtown. This is some of the most expensive rent in the United States, and yet with people honking outside, sure, but you get an amazing slice of pizza, and I love that. Okay, so this claims to be the largest pizza slice in the state of New Jersey. I don't know if that claim is true, but it is huge, and it's only $4.25. And so today, let's see if it's the best pizza slice. Cheese on point, bread nice and crispy. This is a good slice. I'm gonna enjoy this. This is at what point am I just eating a pizza but in a different form factor? I don't know, but this is delicious. I'm going to enjoy this. So, something famous in New York is the Cronut, and I've always wanted to try one, and what better opportunity than when walking down the street and finding something literally called the Donut Pub. I mean, it was calling my name, obviously, as you might imagine, as someone who spends some time in some pubs, but is the Donut Pub $4.25, I think it is, Cronut, worthy of the name. This is, honestly, this is weird to hold. Look at the shape of this. It's diagonal. It almost looks deformed in some way, but I guess that's what a croissant donut is. It's a hybrid of the two things, and I love croissants, I love donuts, and let's just go for it. Look at the inside of that, and tell me you can't imagine the heaven that I'm in right now. You're expecting donut, you're expecting chocolatey, delicious donut, and you get chocolatey, delicious donut, but the inside is soft. Perhaps you could say, I mean, I would go as far as to say, and make the bold claim, that this is like half croissant, half donut. I know that's crazy, I know, oh, I lost some chocolate. I know that is unbelievable. But it's got the donut frosting, and the kind of sweetness of a donut, got the gooiness on the inside, the fluffiness, the flakiness of a pastry, and I love it so much. I want to keep going till I get to this middle cream. Oh, it's a lie. I'm a chocolatey mess. Side note, right now I'm standing on the street, but it's like a fake street if you look at it. It's like for some reason they've just turned this part of the street into sidewalk with plastic. I don't know what the motivation is, but it's cool maybe. As someone who likes eating donuts while pretending I'm on a street, I like it a lot. But yeah, the Cronut, it is messy and my fingers are chocolate and I don't think I have any napkins, but it's worth it anyway, and that is the delightful thing anyway. Oh, my girlfriend seems to have a napkin. We're good, and I'll see you next time, internet. Oh, I finally made it. I just got there. Mmm. Even better when you hit the cream.